آله الطاهرين الله. قال الله في كتابه الكريم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يومئذ يصر الناس أشتاتا ليروا أعمالهم فمن يعمل مثقال ذرة خيرا يره ومن يعمل مثقال ذرة شرا يره. صدق الله العلي العظيم. Illuminate your hearts and minds with Allah salawat ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. In any time for any person, it is undoubtedly necessary to attain and make ready supplies and materials, equipment that is needed for someone in travel. Any person that when we want to go travel on a journey, hiking, camping, whatever it may be, without a doubt it's necessary, and it's the logical opinion of everyone, that you should get what you need necessary to be ready for you. Your supplies, the equipment that you need. You need fire, you need a flashlight, you need a knife. All of these things that you are in need of, it's logically concluded and in consensus with everyone that you need to get the equipment ready for it. Now, the steps that one may take or the actions that one may do can have an effect and kind of interpret how the outcome or result of their travel or journey may be. If I'm not too careful of the fire that there is in my supplies, for example, the gas that I have, this would cause everything that I have to burn. Or if what I brought with myself, for example, a flashlight, is not actually brought that way which is supposed to be. I forgot the batteries to the flashlight. This flashlight is an empty shell without any use. It's useless. A travel or a journey is interpreted through the way that someone takes the steps in doing this travel, and that way which he achieves, which he makes the supplies and equipment ready for it. We all are going through different travels in our lives, different journeys, but there is one most important out of all, and that is the journey of life to death. Every single one of us will pass from this earth. As the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Ad-dunya daru mamar, la daru maqar." This world is a place of travel. You pass by it. It's not a place where you stay. La daru maqar. It's not a place where you stay and you are stationed in forever. This world itself is temporary. I am temporary. And without a doubt, I'll be staying here shortly and temporarily. I won't be here forever. When we are speaking of journey and travel, we definitely have concluded that any logical person would say that you need to have the equipment ready for this travel, this journey. Our travel to the hereafter is the same way as a travel that we have on this world. I have to get everything that I have, everything that I need ready, all the supplies, all the equipment. In this world, we make ready the equipment that we need. We make ready the supplies that we need for our inevitable travel to the hereafter, every single one of us. Our actions, or that way that we use our time in this world, are indeed our supply or our equipment to the other world. Anything that I do in this world is what I have held for myself in my baggage, in my suitcase, whatever it may be, and whatever I do here, it's what I will be bringing up over there, in that world. Everything that I do, everything that I think of, everything that I see, every tiniest little detail is going to be a part of the things that I bring along with myself in the hereafter. The few verses that were recited in the beginning from Surah Al-Zilzal, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, يَوْمَئِذٍ يَصْرُ النَّاسُ أَشْتَاتًا لِيُرَوْا أَعْمَالَهُم. On that day, the day of judgment, where people come forth in groups to see what they have done, فَمَنْ يَعْمَلْ مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ خَيْرًا يَرَهُ وَمَنْ يَعْمَلْ مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ شَرًّا يَرَهُ. And the smallest good that a person has done, they will see it. And the smallest bad that someone has done, they will see it on that world. Dharra here is referring to the smallest of particles, similar to that of these tiny hairs that you might see in the sunlight and sun rays that might be passing by. It's that small, But though it may be that small, this will be a part of the things that you bring with yourself to the hereafter, to that world. My actions are what I'll be bringing forth in the hereafter, not the money that I have in this world, not the children that I have in this world, but what I make of and use of in my time in this world. When I go to that world, of course, as we said, I need to have the supplies and equipment ready for this travel. But what are the supplies? All the actions that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants from me and all that He wants and intends on me to do. If He wants me to fast, I'll fast. But among them, which we have been going over these past few nights, is our prayers, our salat. This daily ritual that we repeat 5 times a day. Our prayers or our salats are one of the best, most useful equipments that one may have and may use and bring forth in their hereafter. We have been going over a hadith from the Prophet, peace be upon him, where he was asked to enlighten the people on what is his description of prayer, what he really knows prayer to be as. O Prophet of Allah, come and enlighten me and describe to me what prayer is really. What is prayer? What is the essence of prayer? Now, as a continuation, we shall be going over this hadith and we shall see exactly how prayer can be one of the greatest equipments or supplies that one can have for the hereafter. قال النبي صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم والصلاة in context زاد للمؤمن من الدنيا إلى الآخرة. And your prayers or your salats are the supply, are the equipment that you have with you from this world to the hereafter. On this world is like a hike. The prayers that I have, the prayers that I do, are in fact the equipment that I hold with myself, the equipment that I have that can help me bring forth something useful at least. A flashlight, for example, a fire, something that'll actually be of use to me in the hereafter. On this world, I'm going through travel and I need to get everything that I have to prepare for myself ready for the hereafter. For without a doubt, because this world is temporary, also my being here is temporary. The only forever ending world that there is that I may stay in is the hereafter. And in that place, there are a lot of trials and tribulations that one may face. It's not a one-way passage, but a passage that is in need of a supply and equipment. And the Prophet, peace be upon him, says, وَالصَّلَاةِ in context, زَادٌ لِلْمُؤْمِنِ مِنَ الدُّنْيَا إِلَى الْآخِرَةِ. Let's see one of the ways that prayer can be of good use and be beneficial to us when we pass, when our time comes. The Prophet, peace be upon him, in the hadith says, وَالشَّفِيعٌ بَيْنَهُ وَبَيْنَ مَلِكِ الْمَوْتِ. And your prayers, that same exact ritual that you do 5 times a day, can be an intercessor for you, between you and the angel of death, Jibreel alayhi salam. How does that go? Israel alayhi salam. How does that go? In a hadith from the Prophet, peace be upon him, while he was surrounded by some of his companions. Peace be upon Allah, salawat ala Muhammadin wa ala Muhammad. The Imam Sadiq alayhi salam says that وَقْفَقَالَ مَلِكُ الْمَوْتِ. The angel of death said, إِنَّهُ لَيْسَ فِي شَرْقِهَا وَغَرْبِهَا أَهْلُ بَيْتٍ مَدَرٍ وَلَا وَبَرٍ إِلَّا وَأَنَا أَتَصَفَّحُمْ فِي 5 مرات وَلَأَنَّ أَعْلَمُ بِصَغِيرِهِمْ وَكَبِيرِهِمْ مِنْهُمْ بِأَنفُسِهِمْ. There is no home, there is no abode on this world, whether it be in the west, whether it be the south, whether it be north, whether it be in the east, that I do not come and visit 5 times a day. There is no house or abode in this world that exists that the angel of death does not come and visit 5 times a day. Every abode, every house, every family that there is will always be visited by the angel of death 5 times a day. The Prophet, peace be upon him, then was asked by his companions what the angel of death actually meant by this. فَقَالَ الرَّسُولُ صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم إِنَّمَا يَتَصَفَّحُهُمْ فِي مَوَاقِيتَ الصَّلَاةِ. These 5 times in the day that the angel of death comes and visits you are the 5 times of prayer in reality. Every single time that the time of prayer has come, those times are the times which the angel of death come and visit one person. The Prophet, peace be on him, says, فَإِنْ كَانَ مِمَّنْ يُوَاظِبُ عَلَيْهَا عِنْدَ مَوَاقِيتَهَا. So, whoever is among those who, when prayer is called up forth, when they are careful and wary and paying attention to their prayers, what will happen? فَلَقَّنَهُ شَهَادَةَ أَنْ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا اللَّهُ وَأَنَّ مُحَمَّدًا رَسُولُ اللَّهِ. The angel of death himself will come to that person and help indoctrinate him in this meaning, in this sense. Every single person on their deathbed is obligated before they pass away to at least come and bear witness to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and that the Prophet, peace be upon him, is his messenger. The angel of death himself, when he sees that there is a servant of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this world that is careful and paying attention to their prayers 5 times a day, without a doubt he sees every single one of us. He comes and visits every single house or abode that there is on this world, not just Muslims, but the kafirin as well, those who aren't Muslim. If you take care of your prayer these 5 times that they're on in the day, then he himself will come to you and help you say, La ilaha illallah wa Muhammadun Rasulullah. Not only will he help you, but he will protect you from any type of corruption that might happen by the devils around. One of the hardest places or positions that one may have in their travel from this world to the hereafter is during death. When I die, that's one of the hardest stages for me. In that stage, every single devil that there may exist on this world will come to you and try whatever they can to take your iman or faith away from you. This is their last chance. Throughout your life, they had the opportunity, but now this is your last and final moments. These are your last and final moments. You're on your deathbed. Every single devil, all the companions and soldiers of the devil, shaitan, will do their best in whatever they can to come and take away your faith on you on this last moment, this last opportunity. Many people come and fail this. Many people come and fail this. We have stories of how some in their last moments were persuaded by the devil that, do you want to drink some water? They were very thirsty. They needed to quench their thirst. And the devil would tell them that if you want me to give you this water, then you have to do sajda for me. If you can't do it, then do it with your eyes. The devil does whatever he can in your last final dying moments to take away what you have of faith between you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The Prophet, peace be upon him, says that if a person is careful and wary of their prayers, they are paying attention to the 5 times of prayer, then the angel of death will not only help them bear their witnesses, but on top of that, naha anhu shayateen, and he will also protect him and be a guardian from him from any type of devil, any type of corruption that may be around. There might be millions of the ajinnah, millions of evil souls that might come to take away your faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So much that it's very difficult for many, not even myself, not even another sheikh, for example, not anyone, but for not just me, but for everyone in this world, even the greatest of scholars. In this time, the angel of death himself will come and help you. That's why the Prophet, peace be upon him, in the hadith has said, وَشَافِعٌ بَيْنَهُ وَبَيْنَ مَلِكِ الْمَوْتِ. And indeed, your prayers can be an intercessor between you and the angel of death. Praise to Allah, salawat ala Muhammadin wa ala Muhammad. As we are going through the nights of Qadr, the first night of Qadr, which has already passed, the 19th, we come to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and ask Him for what we need, all our prayers. One of the reasons why some of our prayers may not be accepted, which may not be given to us by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, could be that you are not really paying attention to your prayers. In the same exact hadith, in the previous passages, the Prophet, peace be on him, said, وَقَبُولٌ لِلدُّعَاء. And in reality, your prayers can be an acceptance from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to your prayers and what you want from Him. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us all the tawfiq, success of becoming among the true shahs of the Ahlul Bayt. And may we be all alim and amil to the teachings of the Quran and the Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina wa nabiyyina Muhammadin wa alihi at-tahirin.